everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle and this is Danielle's Books. Thanks for stopping by. This video is going to be a 24-hour reading vlog, and I am technically filming this after I've already done the 24 hours, and I read 3 books in this video. I read Hellhound by Ken Greenhall and give you my thoughts. I read The Haunting of Rookwood House and give you my thoughts. And I read Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison and give you my thoughts. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you. Give this video a thumbs up if you like reading vlogs, and I will have these books linked down below, and there's a bunch of stuff linked down below, like Instagram, podcast, Storygraph, Goodreads, Zach's information, all that good stuff will be down there. And with that, let's just jump back in time to when I started this 24-hour reading vlog. All right, good morning, everybody. I probably filmed an intro separate from this, but it is currently 8:11, 8:12, and I am going to be starting the day reading Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. I have already begun. I'm currently about 50 pages in, 49 to be exact, and this story we're following, what's the chick's name? Vesper. Yes, it was interesting. We're following Vesper, and all I know so far is that when she was 18, she fled, or she left the family. This is another very religious book, it seems like it's going to be. Her family is very religious, and she was not about that life, so she left when she was 18, and she just got fired from her job. I found that out. And also I just found out that her cousin is getting married, because Vesper is currently on her way home, or has just made it home in the story, back home, and for her cousin's wedding. And her cousin used to be her best friend, and she's getting married to her ex-boyfriend. So I'm intrigued by that storyline. And also,
it might be sister.
No, it's her cousin. Zach is here. He'll pop in with Maverick in a second. And so I'm interested to see how that plays out. But also, I think that Vesper's mom is literally the worst of all time. I don't know too much about her, but I can already tell that we're not supposed to like her. And Vesper doesn't really like her. So, also her mom is used to be, or is a movie star, a TV star or something. She was the final girl in a bunch of movies. I don't really know. Yeah. So I'm just finding out just the bare minimum so far. But yeah, the part that I just got is that she has made it back home, and she's kind of just we're meeting the family and seeing the dynamics that Vesper has with them. So I'm not too far into it, but I'm excited to finish this up, and then you guys will know from the intro what other books I get into. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading this. Do you want to pop in and say hi? Zach is currently still in pajamas, so don't judge. But come in and pop in. It's gonna be hard to show Maverick.
Hi. He's got a tummy tickler on today.
Hi, Mavy. Okay, that's enough. He's clearly not liking that.
He's camera shy.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some clips of whatever Zach's reading today. Also, it's a Sunday, so we're going to be watching football because we're big football fans. I included in that. So yeah, some of my updates will probably be out in the other room, but good stuff. And I'll hit you up when I have another update in the book. All right, I am currently on page 120. I have 2 hours left of the audiobook. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Okay, so some updates. I didn't mention this is definitely crooked, but you know what? We might need to just deal with it. So this is a Satanist cult. I didn't mention that in the first update. I just said it was another religious thriller. This is really gonna bug me, actually. Hold on, let me try and fix this.
No, it's The Stand, hon.
It's The Stand?
You have the thing too far down.
The thing's too far down.
The little thing is too far down.
Oh. Okay. Is that better? Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so this is Satanist Cult We're Following. Normally I like a cult thriller, and I'm very intrigued by this one too. So, good things there. I just kind of guessed a twist in the story. Zach has already read this book. I guessed something, and he told me that I was right. I don't think I know, like, the full extent of what happens, but I can't really say what I guessed because I think that it's one of the main twists of the story, right?
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay, so I can't say what it is, but I was right about something, so that's exciting. Some things I want to say about the book so far. Like I said, I'm really intrigued by the story. We got introduced to a lot of characters in like a short amount of time, like within like just a couple chapters. And so that was like a little rough for a little bit, but now like the story has like spread out a little bit more, so we're not like hearing so many different names at the same time, because that was a lot. Because basically, like I said, she came home and they were having like a family dinner, and so we were like getting introduced to like every family member, and to keep track of all their names was a little bit confusing, but I think we're past that right now. The part of the story that I'm at right now, if you've read this, is we just got to the wedding. And I haven't read, like, she just got to, like, I don't know, the church or whatever. And so that's where I'm at. Also, something to mention is that another, like, part of the plot of this story is that she has no idea who her dad is. She's always tried to figure out who he was. Actually, when she left the family at 18, she kind of like made it like a mission of hers to figure out who her dad was and everything. So that's also a part of the story, and I'm intrigued about that as well because I want answers too. I really like the main character we're following, Vesper. I really like following her. She's very likable. So yeah, I'm going to keep reading. We're also still watching football. Zach is currently feeding Maverick over here. So good vibes going on right now. And I guess I will update you in a little bit. It looks like let me see how many pages there are in this. 289. So I'm getting close to like halfway done. But yeah, good stuff. I'll check in when I have another update. Currently watching football. Say hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
All right. It is now 12:34, and I just finished Black Sheep. I basically just sat here, literally just read it straight through. So if you're looking for a book that'll like keep you interested, kind of a fast-paced book, this could definitely be that. This is a horror book for sure. Thoughts on the book. I think I'm stuck between a 4 and like a 4.5. I don't think it's a 5-star, so I'll probably just land on a 4-star. What I will say is it wasn't the most surprising book I've ever read. There were some twists at the end that I didn't guess fully. The ending was like kind of crazy though. So if you like a wild ending, this is also a possibility for you. I would really recommend this book. I really enjoyed it. If you don't like religious trauma or like religious themes in your book, I wouldn't read this because like I said, it's literally about a satanic cult. But it really worked for me, and this is like the second book, like I said, in the matter of just a couple of weeks that I've read that have like that religious aspect to it, because I also read Midnight is the Darkest Hour, and I really enjoyed that one too. So there are a couple recommendations for you if that's a trope that you're into. Maverick is gonna start crying again because I'm filming, so naturally. I think I just showed you that he's like getting changed or whatever. But yeah, I really, really liked this one. I think I'm gonna settle on a 4-star. The ending, like I said, I really enjoyed. I wanted almost like a little bit more of the like intensity that the ending brought, but that's not really like anything negative to say about the book. That's just like a personal preference. There was one relationship in the book that I wish was more, what do I want to say? Like, I wish we got more of it. I wish we saw more of it. But with that, this is a good start to this vlog. I'm not totally sure what I'm going to read next, but you'll see in the next clip. Also, we are planning to go pick up, I have an order from Target to pick up, and I have some books from the library to pick up. So I'll probably show you that next before I get into the next book, because I'm still trying to decide what it is I want to read next. So I'll see you in a little bit once we get back from picking up our orders, and yeah, good stuff. All right, it's a little bit later. It's 2 o'clock, and I just picked up my Target order and my library books, so I thought I'd show you them super quick. Target maybe isn't that exciting for you all, but it is for me. Look how cute these little booties are for Mav. So we ended up not getting little booties like this for him. We ended up not like registering for them or something. And so he has like socks, obviously, but it's pretty cold where we live. And so I just wanted like that extra layer, especially if he's wearing like footy pajamas. It's kind of hard to put socks on with those, but I can like slip those on over it or something. I just need another extra layer because his feet can get cold pretty quickly. So that's literally all that we picked up from Target. But I have a bag of holds from Barnes & Noble that, or no, the bag is from Barnes & Noble, from the library that I thought I'd show you. I'm planning to do a library haul, probably one of the next videos after this, but that will probably not be the next video. So for starters, we got Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. This one was mainly for Zach. He said that he wanted to read it in like the winter time. This will probably end up on his December TBR, I would guess. Maybe not, maybe he'll read it sooner, but this is like one of her newest releases. I know she just came out with a YA book, recently, but yeah, a little winter read from Darcy. Next up, what I'm really, really excited about is Nestlings by Nat Cassidy. I never ended up reading Mary. It's one that I'm still interested in reading. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I've heard really great things about this one. And so I am very excited about that. Next up, I got a couple for my mom because I'm about to be going back to work in like a week or so. And I really wanted to get some books in. She's a big reader as well. And she reads basically romance books and that's it. And I don't read a lot of romance, so I didn't have a whole lot for her to choose from. And I think that I've already given her all of the books that I have. So I thought I'd get a couple for her. I got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez because I heard really rave reviews about this book and this author in particular. I actually have read from this author before a couple years ago. So I thought I'd get this one for her to try out. And then also she's someone who like loves Hallmark and the Christmas season and everything. And so I was like, you know what, maybe she'll be interested in already starting to read some like Christmassy romances, because these, at least at my library, they start going on hold. Like people start putting them on hold pretty quickly into November. So I was like, maybe I'll get one now. And I put a couple more on hold for her too. But the one I got ready is All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox. This is the author of The Holiday Swap. So I thought I'd get that one for her as well. So those are for her. And then a couple more that I picked up are Natural Beauty. This is another one I've heard pretty good things about. And I kind of want to do like a new release vlog, maybe with this and like the nestlings and something else in it. I don't know. You can let me know if you want to see that. And then the last one I got is Stars in Your Eyes by Case and Calendar. This one is kind of an oddball pick for me, but I don't know. I was just like really feeling it. I really like the cover, and I got the audiobook for free from Libra FM. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll give this one a try and see if it's something that I can get into. So that's our little mini haul of library books that we got today. And then as for what I'm planning to read next, I have two different options, and I actually might be able to get to both of them in this video. I have Hellhound by Ken Greenhall. This one is like a short little novella, and this is like a paperbacks from hell, not this version or this copy of it, but this book in particular. And this is one that I had the audiobook for because Zach read it a year or two ago maybe, so I thought that I would possibly pick this one up. And then another one that I also had an audiobook for was The Haunting of Rookwood House by Darcy Coates. I have actually not read anything by Darcy Coates. Zach is a huge fan of hers, and I've been wanting to pick up something by her. I just haven't found the one, or just haven't picked one up. And so this one is potentially the first book that I'll pick up by her. So I think I'm going to give one of those a go. You'll know, or I'll let you know which one it is in my next update. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you some more options that I'm going between and show you my little haul. So I'm going to go put all of those away on the library shelf over there and get to reading some more. We're still watching football, so it's been a good Sunday, you know? We're just chilling and having a great day. But yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I started Hellhound, and by started, I mean I'm already 100 pages into it, and it's like a 130-page novella. So I'm just going to talk quickly about it because I don't really know how this is going to end, and I wanted to get like some initial thoughts into the video. So basically this is about a dog named Baxter, who is basically a sociopath, and he is trying to find his perfect owner. And we go through multiple different owners throughout the book, and at the part that I'm at, we've landed on like a 12-year-old boy, well, his parents, and then this 12-year-old boy who's mainly the one taking care of him. Something weird just happened in the football game. Sorry, I keep looking up there. And the boy is also kind of crazy too, which is interesting. My only gripe with this book so far is that I wish we had more chapters in Baxter's point of view. Yes, we get chapters in this book from the dog's point of view. And honestly, I want more of them. There's only been like, I'm 100 pages in, and the chapters are really short. Obviously, this is a novella. And we've only gotten like 5 maybe chapters, or even like sub-chapters in Baxter's point of view. And I wish we had more, because I'm very fascinated by like his mindset and what he's doing and thinking and everything. So that's really my only gripe with the book, but I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, I've only got like 40 pages left or 30 pages left, something like that. So I'll give you thoughts, or more thoughts, on how this book ends, because I don't really know what the conclusion of the story could be or would be. So I'm excited to figure that out. And yeah, this has been a nice quick read, and I've been listening to it on audiobook, like I said, and also physically reading it. So good stuff, and I will, let you know my thoughts in a little bit. All right, I just finished the book. It's now 4:42. This book is crazy. That epilogue was was really enjoyable. I think that my favorite part of this book, aside from just Baxter as a character, was seeing the like development of his relationship with Carl, who's the kid in the family he eventually landed in, and like the majority of what we're following. I liked seeing like how their relationship like transformed throughout the book. I found that to be really interesting. Like I said, I wish we had more chapters in the mindset of Baxter, but other than that, I thought this was really enjoyable. I think I'll give it 4 stars. It's not like a new favorite horror novella that I've ever read, but a really enjoyable story nonetheless. So that's 2 books done for today so far. Like I said, I have my eye on this one potentially because I have the audiobook for it. Or I don't know, I might dig through our shelves and see if I have something else on the ready, but I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from reading right now. We're still watching football. I think I'm going to just watch some booktube for a little bit because I haven't really done that much today because I've been reading. But yeah, I will check in again when I have another book update or when I've decided on what book I am planning to read next. So see you in just a second. All right. Hey everybody. It's now the next day. It's currently 5:30 in the morning. I had to get up early with Maverick, and I've kind of just been sitting here reading now. I have a hard time going back to sleep once it hits like 5 a.m. It's a bummer, really, but whatever. And yeah, I started The Haunting of Rookwood House, and I'm really intrigued by the story so far. Like I said, this is my first Darcy Coates book that I've ever read. This one we're following Guy, and him and his mother were like cleaning her attic, and he like stumbled upon this paperwork, and it happened to be the deed to a house that was previously like his grandfather's, and his mom like forgot that she inherited the house when her dad died, and Guy was like, oh, like let me go check out the house and everything because there's been an accident with someone named Savannah. I don't know if that's like a girlfriend or like a wife or something. I actually don't even know how old Guy is. I'm not sure if I missed that or they just haven't told us. But some accident happened with this girl named Savannah, and he's like trying to get a new job. That's not happening for him, and so he's like looking for like a fresh start or something to keep him busy. So he's like, why don't I go and look at this house and see if I can either like make us money off of it, like if we can sell it, or maybe if we can finally like get out of this town and get like a fresh start so I can potentially get a job somewhere else because I'm struggling to get one here. And the mom was really hesitant, but she was like, okay, sure. And so he gets to the house, and it's definitely like needs some work, but he is like adamant about like, you know, like wanting to do the work and everything. And there's some like creepiness at the house. He keeps thinking he sees like a woman in like the window, and like he keeps thinking that he's seeing just shadows and like hearing sounds in the house. So that's been a little bit creepy. That's the 2015 timeline. This book is told in there's two different timelines that we are following. The other timeline is 1965, I think. Yeah, and it's showing us, or it's about like this house and the previous family who lived there all these years prior. And so that stuff is really creepy, and I'm interested in reading more about that. I'm just getting to another chapter now in that past timetable, and I'm 54 pages in, so I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to keep reading. And yeah, it's creepy. I'm intrigued, so all good things. Maverick's back to sleep, so I'm just actually gonna keep sitting here reading, and hopefully I can finish this and get you my thoughts on the rest of the book. I'll probably give another update though, because I still have I think like about 200 pages or something like that. So I will talk to you in the next update. All right, I am currently on chapter 23, page 177. So I have a little less than 100 pages left, and I have like 45 minutes left in the audiobook. And I'm liking the story a lot. I'm intrigued to know like how it's going to end and everything. This main character though drives me absolutely nuts. It's taken up until like literally now for him to like believe that the house is haunted. He just found out a little while ago like the history of the house, but and like what happened in the house, because he had no idea. And so he should have like believed everything a lot sooner. he's just like a moron, honestly, in my head. That's just what I think. But now, you know, like he's starting to like, he's like gotten injured now because of like things that have happened to him in this house. This is a classic haunted house story by Darcy Coates. I know I haven't read from her, but I know that that's like what she's known for doing. And so this like falls into that category for her. I am really liking Amy, who is the person who like haunted this house or haunted the family in this house all those years ago. And I wish, or I want more about her and like to know more of like her reasoning and everything. I mean, I know the reasoning why she haunted the family, but like I want more of her. And like I don't know. Maybe that's weird, but I'm really just liking any time that she's involved in the story. I get more excited. She's really creepy, and I'm digging that. I think that if you are wanting a haunted house story, this probably would be a good one for you. If you're wanting something creepy, like there are creepy parts in here. I think Darcy's also known for being more of like cozy horror. And I don't know. This one's maybe a little bit more creepy than like cozy. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it's gonna end. Like I said, I only have 45 minutes left, so I'm just gonna sit here and finish that up right now. And then, yeah, we'll see what I rate it and everything. This is definitely not a 5-star. The ending would have to be, like, wild for me to give it a 5-star. But this character is just, like, insufferable. So I can't imagine me giving it 5 stars. But we'll see. I don't know. So let's go ahead and finish this book. And I will give you an update when I do. All right. I just finished The Haunting of Rookwood House. And I am going to give this 3 stars. And I'm kind of bummed about it because I've been really looking forward to reading from Darcy Coates, but I don't think that this was the best place to start. I hated the ending of this book. Absolutely hated it. It was probably looking maybe like another 4-star, which would have been fun. 3 4-stars in one video. But, yeah, no, I hated the ending. Guy just drove me absolutely crazy, and that's all I can really say because I can't really talk about the ending without giving spoilers. So, I mean, this will work for some people, though. Like, I can recommend it, but the ending was a little bit, like, far-fetched and a little... It just didn't go in the direction that I wanted it to. But I think that this was, like, I think people will like this. So, like, sure, I can recommend it. It just didn't work for me. So, yeah. The Haunting of Rookwood House, that is 3 stars. And then also, to wrap up this video, 24 hours. It technically was, like, 25 hours, but we're gonna let it slide here. I also read Hellhound by Ken Greenhall. This is a 4-star book, and I would recommend that. And then also we read Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison, and this one was also a 4-star book. So not a bad video at all. And yeah, let me know if you plan to pick any of these up. Let me know your thoughts on them. I'm gonna try and like get a little thumbnail there. But yeah, let me know if you plan to pick any of these up. Let me know your thoughts on them, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I'd love to have you, and give this video a thumbs up if you like reading vlogs, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.